So what goes from West Virginia, and then you transition to the professionals, and you have that transition from where you're like, okay, I'm great at what I do, I'm world class, had to learn, and then you had to go to the professionals. Tell me about that transition as well, of being around other kids, and then used to partying, and then you're going around a bunch of grown men. 30, 40-year-old grown men.
We had a good time there too. We had a good time there too. When I got to the Colts, so I got drafted to be a punter. Hey, good celebration there. Okay, I just completed a pass in the NFL on Thanksgiving against my hometown.
That's
team.
the walk you do when you do.
Yeah,
that.
you have to do that.
And you got to strut that.
By the way, I was not prepared for that moment either. It was like the body just was like. This guy right here behind me, his name's Ricardo Matthews. He went to Cincinnati. He was on the Colts, I think the year before this. And he's one of the most hilarious humans of all time. Electric factory, okay? Actual. So he's literally yelling at me behind me. And I couldn't hear it or whatever. I couldn't hear him because I was just like, whatever. Yeah. So I got a text message from him that was like, you didn't even say hello, salty, is what he said back. I didn't punt really in college. So the NFL style of punting is you catch the ball, you take 2 steps, and then you punt it, and it spirals, and it turns over. In college, I was a kicker. They signed me to be a kicker, but then I started punting, and we would catch the ball. I would run to the right, and then I would just roll it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like a cheap punting style, actually. Gotcha. Just steal yards, everything like that. So when Bill Polian drafted me, he basically said, I think you're athletic enough to figure it out. And I was like, yeah, we'll find out, dude. So my first couple weeks, I was terrible. I didn't really know what I was doing until my 3rd year in the NFL, to be honest with you. Played in a Super Bowl my rookie year, but the team that I was on was just such a cool group of people.
Yeah.
My drafted class that I got in there with, that I got drafted alongside to the Colts, super mature group. A lot of people were wifed up. A lot of people had their lives hey, this is what we're going to do. Not for me. I was coming fresh out of Morgantown. So I actually, I linked up with a lot of guys on the team and had a really good time with a lot of guys. I was very lucky to go to that Colts locker room, and we had a blast.